In this lecture you are going to see the concept of uniform plane wave and uniform plane wave solution of Maxwell's equation. So first we see uniform plane wave. In uniform plane wave, electric field and magnetic field lie in a plane, and this plane is perpendicular to the direction of wave propagation. If Z is the direction of wave propagation, then electric field and magnetic field will lie in a plane. So if Z is the direction of wave propagation, then electric field and magnetic field will lie in XY plane. And in uniform, E and H are uniform in that plane. Means what? E and H will not vary with respect to X and Y. E will remain constant in this plane. E as well as H will remain constant in this plane. So this is the definition of uniform plane wave. In uniform plane wave, E and H lie in a plane, and in that plane E and H don't vary with respect to either X or Y if the direction of wave propagation is Z. So if Z is the direction of wave propagation, then electric field may have X and Y component only, and similarly H may have X and Y component only. And in that case, Ez will be equal to 0, Hz will be equal to 0, that is the Z component of electric field and magnetic field will be 0 if it is a uniform plane wave traveling towards Z direction. And because E and H is not varying with respect to X and Y, so del by del X for electric field will be 0, and for magnetic field will be also 0, as well as del by del Y, that will be also 0. Means what? E and H will not vary with respect to X, and also E and H will not vary with respect to Y. So this is the definition of uniform plane wave. E and H will lie in a plane. If suppose E is towards X direction, then Y will be towards Y direction, and the direction of wave propagation, that is given by the power flow direction, that is the Poynting vector. So P will be, that is equal to E vector cross H vector, so you will get in Z direction. If it is not towards X or Y direction, it contain both X and Y component, then you will write like this. But always E and H will be perpendicular always in that plane. If it is in XY plane, then E and H will remain in this plane, and E and H will be perpendicular, and wave propagation will be perpendicular to both of these. So H is perpendicular to E and E is perpendicular to the direction of wave propagation. We get transverse electromagnetic wave in a free space or in a lossless medium, you can say. So this is the uniform plane wave in a perfect dielectric or in a lossless dielectric, you can say. Now in lossless medium, suppose uniform plane wave is moving, then how we will write electric field and magnetic field in those medium, lossless medium. So we are going to see uniform plane wave solution. Uniform plane wave solution. So in lossless medium, the wave equation for electric field is this: del E square E vector, that is mu epsilon del 2 E divided by del T square, and del E square is in Cartesian system, that is the del 2 divided by del X square, del 2 divided by del Y square, plus del 2 divided by del Z square. Suppose we take the direction of wave propagation, electromagnetic wave is propagating towards Z direction in lossless medium. So in that case, for uniform plane wave, Ez and Hz will be equal to 0, and E and H will lie in XY plane. So Ez, Hz, that will be equal to 0, and also electric field and magnetic field will not vary with respect to X and Y. So del by del X, that will be equal to del by del Y, that will be equal to 0. This will also give del 2 divided by del X square, del 2 divided by del Y square, that is equal to also 0. So these two term, first two term in del square, that will be equal to 0 because of uniform plane wave. So this term will be equal to 0. So del square you will get del 2 divided by del Z square. So you put here del square, del 2 divided by del Z square, and here, so this equation, wave equation, is converted into del 2 E vector divided by del Z square, that is mu epsilon del 2 E vector divided by del T square. And because Ez and Hz are 0, so electric field will have only X component and Y component. So electric field is equal to Exx, Ey, Ay. We put here, so we will get one dimensional wave equation for X component and Y component. So this is the partial differential equation of 1D wave. So this is one dimensional wave equation, one dimensional wave equation for electric field electric field that has x component. So del 2 Ex divided by del Z square, that is equal to mu epsilon del 2 Ex divided by del T square. So this will be the wave equation, that is the one dimensional wave equation we can say. And when we compare with any unattenuated wave equation, then again velocity will be, that is v is equal to 1 upon under root mu epsilon. So v is equal to 1 upon under root mu epsilon value, you will get wave velocity. So now what will be the solution of this equation? E as a function of space and time, you see that electric field is a function of, similarly if you take y component, then it will be also a function of space and time both. So this is a partial differential equation where electric field is a function of space z and time. So there are number of solutions for this equation. You can write Ex, that is equal to E naught sine, we can write in sine form, sin omega t plus minus beta z. Beta is the phase constant, omega is the angular velocity of wave. Any wave propagating in z direction we can write like this in sine form, and also in cosine form we can write in also exponential form. Any wave traveling towards z direction, if it has velocity, we can write in this form also, that electric field is equal to E naught function of z minus vt. The wave that is traveling towards negative z direction, we can write like this. So these are the possible solutions. These are the possible solutions. These are the possible solutions of this equation, wave equation, electric field wave equation. Similarly, when we solve for magnetic field, we will get, because transverse nature is maintained, as well as they are mutually perpendicular, E, H and Z are perpendicular. If E has only x component, then we will get H towards y direction. So if electric field has only x component, we can write like this, and you will write in that case H, that is equal to Hy. So Hy is equal to H naught sin omega t minus plus minus beta z. Remember, minus sign we represent that wave traveling towards positive z direction, and plus sign we represent the wave that is traveling towards negative z direction. So plus sign is for negative z direction, and minus sign is that wave traveling towards plus z direction. Negative sign for plus z direction, and positive sign for negative z direction. So we can write solution of electromagnetic wave in lossless dielectric uniform plane wave solution like this. We can write like this, we can write like this, we can write like this, we can write like this for electric field, and magnetic field also we can write like this. But there is certain relationship between electric field and magnetic field. Suppose we are getting x component of electric field only, then we will not get x component of magnetic field also. So that's why I have written here y component. And you can see that this is a uniform plane wave. E and H, this E and H lying in this plane, it is moving towards z direction, you can see that, and E and H both are perpendicular. So E, this is the, if we take the direction of E as a x direction, E as x direction, then we will take the direction of H, that is in y direction. So x cross y, that is the E cross H, gives the direction of wave propagation, that is the pointing vector towards this direction. Power is flown, that is the watt per meter square. Power crossing unit area, that is watt per meter square, given by this pointing vector. And when you take the ratio E by H, you will get the value eta constant. If it is air, you will get mu naught epsilon naught, that is under root of mu naught epsilon, that is equal to 125. You will get that value. So in this lecture we saw uniform plane wave, definition of uniform plane wave, and how plane wave, uniform plane wave solution we can write for wave that is propagating in lossless dielectrics.